Hello and welcome back to another episode of Do or DIY, where we prioritize creation over consumption and learn some cute crafts. Again, you guys have been really enjoying the crochet tutorials, so that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now because I like that, you like that. It's really a win-win situation. Today we're going to make a cute little watermelon wedge keychain, which is the perfect summer craft. It's a great last minute gift for summer birthdays or grad parties or anything like that because it's super quick and easy to make and you really don't need very much material at all. A lot of you have been asking for more fruit pillow patterns, and I do want to let you know that while that isn't this video, that is in the works. My pattern testers are currently testing a strawberry pillow pattern, and ideally that written pattern will be up on my Etsy next week, and the YouTube video will be up over here as well. So fingers crossed. That release date is supposed to be the 15th. So if all goes according to plan, it won't be very long for you at all. Project, all that you're going to need is worsted weight yarn with just regular weight 4 yarn. You're going to need that in red, green, black, and white. Really just minimal amounts of this, so if you have scrap yarn, that's a great way to do this. I will also say that I have made this with pink yarn, and that's also very cute, so if that's what you have, that totally works as well. You're also going to need a 4mm crochet hook. I recently got these ergonomic ones. It has made a major difference for me with the amount of crocheting I do, so if you do a lot of crocheting, maybe consider investing because nobody likes hand pain. And then you're going to need some yarn needles, scissors, you're going to need pliers, and you're going to need your hardware for this, which is just a jump ring and a little keychain piece. And one of the watermelon keychain, you're going to start with red yarn, and you're going to make a magic circle and work 6 single crochet into that magic circle before you pull it shut. Round 2, you're going to increase in each stitch around, which should give you a total of 12 single crochet. Round 3, you're going to work 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and then you're going to increase in the next stitch, and you're going to repeat this around for a total of 18 stitches. For the next round, you're going to work 1 single crochet into each of the first 2 stitches, and then you are going to increase into the next stitch. You're going to repeat this around for a total of 24 stitches. Don't mind me just losing my voice over here. It's going to be the last round you work in the red. For this, you're going to work 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then you're going to increase in the following stitch, and you're going to repeat this all the way around for a total of 30 single crochet. The last stitch of round 5, don't do your final yarn over. Instead, take your white yarn and yarn over with that so you can connect to the next color. And then for round 6, you're going to work 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches, and then you're going to increase in the following stitch. And you're going to repeat that all the way around for a total of 36 stitches. Totally blanked on math there for a sec. On the last stitch of round 6, don't yarn over and pull through the last loop with white. Instead, add your green yarn here and pull through like so. And then for round 7, you are going to work 1 single crochet into each of the first 5 stitches, and then you're going to increase in the next stitch, and you're going to repeat that all the way around for a total of 42 stitches. Last round, but don't finish off your work just yet. Just pull that loop out so it doesn't get pulled out. You can go ahead and trim some of these strings a little bit shorter if that makes it more manageable for you, but that is up to you because you're going to end up folding them inside anyway. Then taking some black yarn on a yarn needle, we are going to embroider the seeds. Bear in mind that this is going to be folded like so, so you want to be able to see seeds on this side and this side. To fold the whole piece in half, making sure that you keep all of the little yarn scraps inside, like so, and then you're going to chain one and insert your hook through the first 2 stitches across. Then pull through both of those and repeat this, working 1 single crochet in each pair of stitches all the way across. Now that you've completed that, you can cut your yarn, leaving a little bit of a tail, and then pull that through. And then I just weave mine in by inserting my hook up through and catching the yarn and pulling it down through. Now to install the hardware, I'm going to bring you in a little bit here. You're just going to open your jump ring and then insert it through one of the ends of your watermelon like so, and then pick up your keychain and just loop that over. Oop, this is easier when you don't have nails, I will say. And then just close that. Then the jump ring, so the closure is like so. You have it, your finished watermelon keychain. I think this is a super cute project for summer. It's super quick and easy. Yeah, so let me know if you do try this and what you think of the pattern, and let me know down below if there's anything specific you'd like to see in my next video. I know I was getting a lot of requests for another fruit pillow, and that is on the way. My pattern testers are currently testing a strawberry pillow, so the written pattern as well as the YouTube video for that should be up next week ideally. So in the meantime, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon.